criminal, criminal.
Come on in, come on in. Back for another episode recap of that good Power Book 3 Raising Kanan, Season 4, Episode 7, entitled Allow Me to Reintroduce Myself. And on that note, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Real, R to the AE. I used to pour Pepsi in the brandy. Shit ain't no used to. Welcome to Like a Criminal. I am your humble and most honorable host, Real. Let's just get down to brass tacks, shall we? So we start off where we left off last episode, back at Rocks, with the ghost of Xmas past, of X's past, old chain rattling apparition appearing as unique. Still up in the kitchen, picking away at that goddamn briars, And while Rock in shock that his ass apparently has risen from the dead like Black Jesus, he get to letting her know how he been, and why he's here, in case she gave a damn, I mean, they were lovers at one time. But this time ain't that time. Temperature was a little icy up in that piece. As he get to telling Rock that he know she and Kanan plotted against him, prayed and preyed on his downfall, had his own brother gassed up on that high octane to do the deadly deed. Then hit up the Connect to take all of his goddamn work after she fronted like she was out the damn game, according to Unique. Then killed Ronnie to have all the work, all the food to themselves. He like, I seen it. I seen y'all. Told Rock he was there and everything, when they put Ronnie down. Seen how she got all the shit buzzing like honeybees on them streets, Told her he was walking down the street, watching ladies go by watching you. She tried to dispute his claim, but he ain't want to hear Rock had to say. Hit her with that Megan Trainor, said he know she lied. You know the rest, 'cause her lips was moving. This mofo Unique was caliente hot, jalapeno pepper hot, every time Rock spoke in her defense. This mofo got madder and madder. Slapped the goddamn briars off the counter, Like, who the does that? You got to be madder than a mofo to knock some goddamn briars off the counter, especially if it got more than a damn corner left on it. Y'all hear me. Stop playing. Pulled the baby 380 out on Rock. Called her a black widow. Said she tried to play him. Then put him down and take all of his work while his ass lay ravaged. Left for dead in the wilderness and shit, left for mealworm food. Just then Rock pager start going off, So when my pager goes off, this is the 90s, give me some slack. He like, okay, that'll be about me, got on that Scarface, that J. He like, guess who's Bazak? Lest it be known that it was him that was hitting her spots up, Sonny, Richard, Terry, and David spot all of her, her whole set of operations up, leaving a trail of bodies and goddamn wonton just shot the hell up everywhere. He said, I'm hitting everybody up, you know. Like this motherfucker was hurt. Like he was full-throated relationship damaged goods. Like this mofo thought he and Rock had some Rick James and Tina Marie shit popping off, you know, some Fire and Desire type shit. Wound up not being Rick or Tina up in that piece. You know, this mofo was them. Goddamn Unique was the them in the song, you know. You remember when I used to love them and leave them. Oh, that's what I used to do. Use and abuse them. You know, this mofo was the them. Used and abused. This cat was a goddamn victim in the song, you know, of both they asses. And he wasn't feeling it, you know. Called Rock a thought, a harlot. Said he even took out the little cat she was outside the diner with, you know, laid his ass out flat. He like, I don't know who the he was, but I buried his ass too, you know. Y'all wasn't about to be starting no families in my presence and shit, you know, not on my goddamn watch. And Unique was on some jealousy type shit, you know, on some Orange Juice Jones going wild type shit, you know. Like, I missed you. Yeah. I missed you so much I followed you today. Yeah. Then I followed his ass. Yeah, dropped his ass. Called homeboy a He like, now close your mouth, cause you cold busted. She like, you fool. You done killed my lawyer. He ain't get that sentiment 1 minute to resonate, you know, and he couldn't. Cause he done went too far already. You know, wasn't no coming back from where Unique had gone, you know, especially not with a deadly boss player like Raquel Thomas, you know. No, no, no. You don't love me, yes, I know now. What did the people? Told her he'd get at her. Piece the up out of there, you know. And while all of that was happening, Akbar's Jersey Cats was up in Queens on some king shit, you know. These mofos was in South Jamaica like they was in Hickville, Alabama or some you know, in a goddamn 2-hotel town and shit. Akbar like, let's show these cats how Jers do it, you know, like they wasn't right next door. These mofos hop out the back of a goddamn van like they was on work release and shit, you know. These motherfuckers hopped out flashing guns and shit like, look at me. Look at me, Pac-Man. Was on some old Colors type shit, you know. And where was all rock firepower, you know, all the Thomas hitters, you know. Wasn't no static, no mid-range being sent back to all the bass them Jersey Cats was putting out in the area. You know, this mofo Akbar out in the middle of the street proclaiming 9-6, these streets is mine.